Here there are a few windows. The first window is media, which is in the bottom, and second is the cut page, and third is the edit page. Then it's a Fusion. So Fusion is similar to After Effects, but this works in nodal base. And the color page, this is used for color grading and stuffs. And here is the Fairlight, which is used for audio. And the last page is for exporting the project. First, let's see about the media page. Media page
Okay.
where you can organize the media. First, we should make some new folders. In this area, you can right click, and if you click new bin, a new folder will be created, and we can rename these folders like audio, image, sound, subtitles, timeline, and video. And
Okay.
we can import our media to each folders. If we open this video folder, we can go to our drive and go to our location, and we can import our media here.
Okay.
So
Okay. So in the media, okay. So I use that edit one. So edit, I can import the media.
yeah, yes,
Any picture.
you can import the media over there, but this page
Okay.
is to organize your medias,
Oh.
so that it
So
will
is
be
it for future? Let's say I created a project and let's say after I edited it and then I keep it here so that it is stored here, or why
no,
it
sir.
is?
This is just folder making, but this will not exist in your computer. So this is used by DaVinci Resolve only. So this
It is
page
used
is
by,
organize your medias.
what is the use of that organization? I
So
mean,
that
why I need
when
it?
you go to your edit page, you go
Mm-hmm.
to your media pool. So all the folders will be here,
Oh, I see. Okay. Just okay.
so that you can use this
So it
folder
is
in your project.
part of that particular project, that media pool, or for every project it would
For
be
this
available. Particular project. Okay,
particular
got it. Mm.
project. So in file, you can create a new project. You can rename it, and this window will be opened. And after
Okay,
that, you should make these folders so that you know where will be the audio, where will be the sound, where will be the video, and everything. So you can organize
got it.
everything in this page.
Oh, okay. It is just for organization for our. Okay, got it.
Organization for our project.
So in this folder, I can import my actual video, right, from my local
Yes,
laptop.
yes.
Okay.
And in this page, you can go to your project manager. So it will show your multiple projects. So you can shuffle between projects over here,
Oh, I see. Mhm.
and you can create new projects and everything. And if you want to alter your project, you can go to File and Project Settings. Here you can alter your project. So first, we should know our media. So you
Okay.
go and click your media here, and go to the right side. There is a button called as Inspector. When you click this
Mm-hmm.
button, it will show the details of your video. And
Okay.
here in a metadata, you can find the details. The file path, its duration, its frame rate, its codec, and its resolution, and audio channels, and audio codec, and how much number of channels it has. So we should look
Okay.
at these two things. That is, what is the resolution of the video, and what is the frame rate of the video, and how much channel it has, and how much the frequency is here. So that we should alter our project. We should go to project settings, and we should use this settings in our project. So this
So,
setting,
one second. So I understand this zoom, location, etc. So this Kodak, something you told Kodak audio settings. So that will be. I mean, I will import a video. Let's say I'm editing a video. I'm
okay,
not creating any video, right? I'm editing it, right? So
yes
can
sir,
you
you
create
are
a video
editing a
here or
video.
editing a video?
Yes
So
sir.
whatever the original video, the frequency, etc., audio, that will be there, right? So why I need to set, or if I want to change.
Yes,
I'll be
sir.
able to change.
When you create a new project, these
Hmm.
options will be there. So if by default the option will be in full HD and 50 frames per second and everything. So
So
uh,
is not it the original quality of the video? I mean, original video. Let's say I'm importing a HD video,
yes, sir.
so it will retain the original settings, no?
No,
If I
sir.
don't change
Actually,
it.
DaVinci will project settings is very different and media settings very different. So we should match our media settings and our project settings so that our output will be fine and nice. So first you should
So,
determine
so
your
when I created and imported the file, no, it is asking my change it or retain it, something like that. It came.
yes, sir, but not now. When we make a timeline, it will ask. So we are just
Right.
organizing our folder. Now it won't ask anything, but when we create a timeline only, it will ask,
Hmm.
do you want to change your timeline according to your media, or do you want to fit your media according to timeline? For example, this is our media.
Okay.
So create new timeline using selected clip. When we click this, it will create a new timeline with this settings, this video settings, this clip settings. So that's the thing. But when you are using a multi-camera project, or the camera settings will be very much different. So you should set your project according to your output, record output. So if you want it in a full HD and 50 frames per second, or you want it in 4K at 60 frames per second. So according to your output, you can change your settings over here. So that's the thing.
Oh.
Now the settings is half HD, and the frame rate is here 25 frames. And
So how much I should set?
so according
If
to
I
your
make a high resolution, what I should set?
yes, sir.
If I
Now
want to
this
make
media is 720 only, 720p, and it audio is 48 kilohertz and two channels. So I'm setting my project to the same size. It is 720p and 20 frames.
it.
And this area is for only viewing purpose.
Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead.
And
Fine.
you can change your scratch disk. So mostly you don't keep it in C, you keep it in your D drive or other scratch disk drives. You can change it over here.
Okay.
So now we have created a timeline, and cut page is used for rough editing and everything. So we can use this page very minimally. So this is used for line editor or live editor. So mostly we don't use this page over here. So we will use this
Okay.
edit page.
Edit. Yes, that's right.
Edit
Yeah.
page. Now I will create a new timeline. Right click, create new timeline using this clip timeline 2, and I will change my starting time. So now the time is the last two digit represents the frame rate, and seconds, then minutes, and this is hours. So by default, the hour starts from 1. We should set it to 0. And a number of tracks you can include, and I'm creating a new timeline, timeline 2. So when I double click the timeline opens over here. So now
Okay.
I will delete this video over here. So our timeline is here. So this is our video. Now we will see this window. I will close this inspect button. I will close this media pool. So this is our edit page where we are going to.
So, can I do one thing? I have one video I need to edit. Can I bring that and you can just tell me? I'll tell you what I need to do. So based on that, we can do that. Can we
Oh,
start
okay,
that way?
sir. Is it online? Can I download it?
It is already downloaded. Yeah, it's
Oh,
in
okay,
my
sir.
machine.
Okay, sir. Then you are sharing the link, sir.
Yeah, I'm sharing my laptop. You just tell me what needs to be done so that I will be hands on. Is that okay?
Um, okay, sir. Maybe after this class, if we have time, we can do it, sir. Because
So
there are a
yeah, I,
lot
I
more to
did it actually.
discuss.
I did the editing, so
Okay.
probably that would help me what I need to do. Maybe we can just try for 5-10 minutes. If it is does not work, then you will go
Uh,
back to your. to your
Okay, sir.
laptop.
Maybe
Is that
we
okay?
can complete this edit page and we can go to that, sir.
Okay, sure. Go ahead. Yeah, absolutely.
So in edit page, we can see this upper toolbar. So here it is media pool, where your all the media settings are here. You can toggle between your folders and everything. So this
Okay.
is our media. We can drag our
Mm-hmm.
media from here to our timeline directly,
Correct.
or you can play this video over here. So this is our
Right.
source monitor. In source monitor, we can drag the same video over here, or if you want only the video, here when you hover over this source monitor, it has two options. One is your video and one is our audio. We can drag our
Oh,
video only, or we
I
can
see.
drag our audio only.
Oh, okay.
So in this source monitor is it itself, we can make a small edit like that. We can make an in point and out point. So here are two buttons. This is
Right,
the
right.
in
Yes.
point, and you can
Mm-hmm.
alter your in point and out point over here, or you can go
Correct.
to
Yeah.
timeline and you can click over here.
Okay.
So the shortcut key is I and O. This is your in out point. Now when we drag our media, only the in out point of the video will be here. So this is our timeline. So in timeline, there are two types of tracks. One is our video track, and below we have audio tracks. So video tracks will be stacked over this video track area, and audio tracks will be stacked below this area. And here is our time code. So when we play this, so our time code runs. So it starts at 000, and we want to go to a next frame. We can use our right arrow key in our keyboard. So if I press once, it goes to the first frame, and it goes on, goes on, goes on. After 24, if I click next frame, it becomes 1 second, because this footage is 25 frames per second. And this timeline is viewed in this timeline monitor. Okay, now let's see about this two monitors. So this monitor, you can change your time by clicking on the timeline, or you can click and drag your
Go.
in our source monitor.
Mm-hmm.
There are few settings. To go to the first frame, we can click this button. So it go to the first frame, and this goes to the last frame. And when we click here and click this button, it plays the video. And we click
Okay.
button, the video is placed in reverse order. And if we have placed an in-out point, when we click this button and when we play, it loops the video within our in-out points. For
Okay.
example, I will play it now. So it loops the video.
Got it.
And here there are a few settings. First, let's see this settings. So this settings is insert, and the shortcut key is F9. So when we go to the, I will delete this media over here. When I click insert, this video clip is inserted in our timeline. When I click it again, the same clip is inserted again.
Mm-hmm.
So when I click over here in between this clip and I click insert, what happens? This clip is inserted at the point where we have placed our cursor in our timeline. So there is another button. This button is called override. Shortcut key is F10. When we click this, it overrides whatever footage over here. And here is another button. This will replace the footage over here. So these were the three buttons. You can drag and drop your footage over here, or you can insert, overwrite, or rewrite your footage over here. So this is our source methods and settings. Okay, let's see about our timeline. Right now, the timeline has a video 1 and the V1 is selected. So if we want new timelines, we can go here and right click in this area and it is showing some other options. So it is telling add track, add tracks, add subtitle tracks, and you can delete tracks and everything. So when I click add tracks, so this window is popping up. In this window, we can add multiple video tracks and audio tracks over here. So I'm putting a 2 over here and one audio track. Then I click add track. So now new 2 video tracks were created and 1 audio track is created. We can rename our tracks by double clicking on this. I will put 001 and you can rename your tracks. So when we click here, you can expand a particular track up or you can shrink your track down. When we expand our track, that we can see an additional option over here. This option is telling that how much number of clips are placed in the current track. So it is telling 4 clips were in this track.
Okay.
So is the scroll bar where you can move your track up and down. The same thing will happen in audio also here. So in video 2, there are 0 clips. If I move a clip over, if we want to move a clip between a tracks, you can click that particular video and you can move it over the track. Now it is telling 1 clip on video 2. Now here 3 clips on video 1. So when we do this, we can also delete unwanted tracks. We can right click over here and here are some options. We can delete this particular track or we can delete all the empty tracks. So I'm clicking and deleting an empty track over here. So all the empty tracks were deleted. So and there is another option to create a track is you can click on a clip and when you move the clip above this current track, a new video track will be created and a new audio track will be created. So when we move this video, the audio also moves. Why? Because this video and audio are linked with each other. So when we right click, there is an option called link clips. So when we unlink the clip, these 2 clips were unlinked right now. So when I move only the video track only moves, the audio track doesn't move. So that I have freedom to move our audio track and video track irrespective of linking.
Okay.
So here is a problem when you unlink a video and audio clip. So if your camera recording both video and audio, when you move the audio clip or video clip, so now what happens? This video and this audio are at non-sync. So when you link this both of them, you can select this both of this clip and you can right click and you can link these clips so that when you move your video or audio, the both of them moves. So in this window, here are a few buttons. We can see these buttons. In this, we have seen this insert, overwrite, and replace. After that, there are few options over here. The first one is snap. So this snap, what does is when you move your clip, it snaps to the next clip or at the first frame or in between clips, it will snap automatically. When you switch off this snap, now the video is in a free flow. It doesn't snap to any end point or the beginning point or the first frame. So mostly you should enable this snap button. And the second option is your link. When you unlink it, you can till this video clips and audio clips are linked with each other. You can move individual clip. But now what's happening here is it is telling that this video is plus 1.07. It means that the video is 1 second and 7 frames ahead of the audio. The same thing happens in this audio. It is showing that minus 1.07. It means the audio is before the video 1 second and 7 frames. So that you can find that whether the video and audio are in sync or in non-sync. And let's see the timeline again. Here there are three options in your timeline. First one is lock. When you lock this, you cannot touch this particular clip. You cannot move or alter anything in the clip. This is auto track selections, so that when you do some stuff, cut or anything using your keyboard shortcut, so it is targeted in this track. And this is your view. When you click this, this particular track will be disabled. But when you render and make your output, this video will be available. This video will not be available when this track is being disabled. When you export, video will not be available. So before exporting, you should see whether all this required track are enabled or disabled. And here is a full lock button. When you click this, all the tracks will be locked. So this should be done when your project is you have completed your final cut and you want to lock your project. You should click this lock, so that all these tracks will be locked, and you cannot move any clip between the tracks or in the particular track also.
Okay. So there are so many options. Okay.
Yes, sir. There are little bit of options, and this is DaVinci Resolve is very easy, sir. And
That's
that
true.
when you move your cursor over everything, it will show what is the tool name, and it will give some suggestions and everything. Okay, and here are three buttons. Let's see it. So this is a trim button. When you go to a particular clip and in the end of clip, you click and when you drag, you can shrink or expand that particular clip.
Okay.
So this is an option, and in this option, you can move the media. You can see here the clip length is same, but you are moving the video. And in this timeline monitor, it is showing 4 frames. You can see there is a see this timeline monitor. There is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 frames are there. So it represents the previous clip and this clip which we are altering, and the previous frame and frame which we are moving.
Okay.
So by using this first tool, this shortcut key is A. This is selection and move tool itself. You can move a clip, and when you go to the end of clip, you can click and you can expand or shrink your clip. So
If I want to remove the background, let's say I want to change the background of one video, is it possible?
Background of this clip, like CGI green mat removal.
Let's say, yeah, you see that background, right? You want to make the wall color is red, let's say in a different color, the wall.
Different color. Then it can be done in our color page, not over here. We can select some colors and we can alter our colors.
No, but let's say I have a background of my company, some background I have, let's say company office or something. Instead
Okay,
of
sir.
this kitchen,
Okay.
I want to overwrite with a
Right
company's.
now, in DaVinci Resolve, it can be done in Fusion. Fusion, there are some subject removal options, and in the color page also there is a subject. There is a AI in color page which can identify some part of the subject, and it can be done. It's a very time-consuming process. But if you have made you are shooting in green screen, so it can be done quite easily. But for
Oh,
this, it is rotoscoping. you are selecting each part of the subject, you are tracking the subject, and it's very quite complex for this particular scene.
Oh, the green screen will be easier to
Yes,
edit, huh?
green screen
Okay.
is preferred for this type of tasks.
So,
And
this option is better in Studio or both Studio and the basic version is same?
green screen works in basic version itself, sir.
Green screen
So
work in
there are
basic
some
version. Okay.
difference between a studio and basic version. When you
So, what
use
is the main difference? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
some plugins, effects, and settings will not work in a basic version. But even if it is available, it will put some watermark over that particular settings, and it will
Oh,
not render in the output. And you
I
cannot
see.
use the Blackmagic's cloud platform for voice generation or some other AI tools will not work in basic version. So that
So, what are the main difference? One is you told the watermark will be there automatically.
watermark
So,
will be there
what
in
are those
some
features?
plugins. Some
What are
plugins. Watermark
like?
means it will show DaVinci Resolve over the footage
No,
entire
that I got. I mean, what are the functionality? I mean,
in
what
some
features?
effects. If we go to some effects and
Like,
in some effects it will show. They are
uh,
premium effects.
I mean, just one example. Let's say one use case.
Um,
What do you want to do? And that will be
let's
watermark.
find some effects which are not in the basic versions. Mm,
Uh,
video transition, cross dissolve. Maybe I will try this. Okay, cross dissolve is open in a free version.
uh,
Right now, I cannot find any paid thing. But when you use a transition or effects over here, it will show the watermark. Some effects, I think some lens effects, subject selection, AI tools mostly do the thing. Refined edge 3D keying. I will try this 3D keying over here. Even not in this. Okay, sir. When we try this, I will tell which will work and which will not work.
no problem. Okay, no problem. Yeah.
Okay. So
Okay.
we can
So how
create.
much you pay in India for the premium version for the studio version?
I think $300, sir. Maybe 29,000 rupees.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you have
2000,
some
2000.
Black Magic
Yeah.
project, you will get the key free. When you buy a Black Magic cinema camera or pocket camera, they will give this studio version for free. And when
Oh,
you get a keyboard like mini or keyboard editor, this version is free. I think the keyboard costs around 30,000. When you buy that edit keyboard and color grade keyboard, this studio version, they will give the product key.
oh,
So that's how I got my product key. My friend has a Blackmagic camera, so he gave
oh.
the product key. So I used it for my studio version.
And
So
one
I
one
think,
one more quick thing I need. Let's say I want to add a subtitle
oh
of that video.
yeah,
What to do?
okay, sir. Let's see the subtitles right now. So here we can move our tracks over here, and here are a few other options. When you click this plus and minus button will zoom and zoom out your track. This first button will fit all the clips in your track, and this will zoom and this will fit. So we have seen this toolbar, and we have seen options in our source monitor, and we have seen our tracks. Okay, now we want to so subtitle is a track in DaVinci Resolve. When you click here, there is an option called as add subtitle track. By clicking this, it is telling this ST1. It means a subtitle track 1. So here we can place all our subtitles individually. And while we are exporting, we can export the subtitle track as a different file, or we can burn this subtitle over the video itself. So this
Okay.
is an option here. And in effects, we can search what effect we want. We can go to this search button, and I will click sub. It is showing subtitles. We can drag a subtitles and put it over here. So this is a subtitle track. I will close this effect button, and I will go to inspect button. So I'm moving this little bit down. So I'm selecting my subtitle. We can shrink or expand our subtitle over here itself. And when we click anything, any clip or audio or subtitles or image, text layer. So in this inspect panel, we can edit them. So we can edit our video, audio, effects, transitions, images. And when we click this file, it will show the metadata of the file. So I click this subtitle clip and go to video. So it is telling our subtitle where to start and where to end here. So it starts the first frame and it ends at the 1 second and first. So I'm doing it as 0 0 and clicking enter in the keyboard. Now this subtitle track is for 1 second. So I can change the subtitle over here.
So how I'll sync with the video? Let's say the video, the spokesperson is telling in a certain
Yes,
speed
sir. Yes, sir.
and it has to match with
You want
that.
to
So I have to do it
make
manually.
a text overlay for an audio. So yeah, let's see that. I'm renaming it here as subtitle 001. And
Okay.
here there are all the subtitles. When I play this, after 1 second, the subtitle disappears. So if I want to make another one subtitle, I can
Hmm.
click this clip and copy and go to a different time space, and we can paste it over here. And we can click this subtitle and we can edit it here. That is subtitle 002. And we
True.
can
Okay.
shrink or expand subtitle.
Let's say I
It's a
want to
manual
make a
process.
subtitle into like a bullet format. Like let's say number one is one thing, number two,
No,
little bit
not
fancy
like
way.
that. We can put whatever here. We can change our subtitle over here. Like
So
hi man.
no, I no. What I'm saying, let's say number one is this, then press enter one, two, like that. Here I can do. I mean, let's say some editing, some
Ah,
good
yes,
good
sir. You
text.
can
I can change the
write
text.
the dialogue over here. So this dialogue is telling that hi man, good morning.
So can I change the text color and the font and
Yes,
etc.?
sir. Actually, you can change the color and font, but when you are actually exporting as an SRT file, those won't be applied over here. Only when you burn this subtitle over the video itself, it will be applied. So mostly for subtitle, you want it as a separate file so that you can make different language subtitles. That you can make
Oh,
a subtitle in English, you can make a subtitle in Hindi, you can make a subtitle in Tamil, and you can
okay,
export these tracks differently. So that
okay.
while you are playing this video or when you are uploading this video to YouTube, you can add multiple subtitle tracks in YouTube itself. So when you
Mm-hmm.
burn it, it will become a video. This font will be burnt into this video itself. So you cannot
Oh,
remove the subtitle from your video.
I see, I see, I see. Okay, okay, okay.
Mostly, you should keep your subtitles track separately. It will be a text file.
Uh,
So this is how we can make subtitle tracks. We can move it, we can alter it, and everything. So now we
mm-hmm.
want to convert our audio track into a subtitle track. So here in DaVinci, there are some methods. One is a manual creating a subtitle track, changing its length, and typing each dialogues over here, and altering and everything. And when you go to timeline, when you click an, you should click an audio track, and you should go to your timeline. And here is an option called as create subtitle from audio. So when you click this, so this is available only in the premium version, because this audio track will be uploaded to the Blackmagic cloud, and this audio is being transcribed, and it will be sent back again to the client. So this is not available in a free version. So it is telling that buy for $299. So not yet. And we have traditional options to do that, and we can use external AI tool to do the same. So we want to convert this audio clip into a text file. Then we should put this text file manually over here. So this is a traditional process. Traditional process, actually subtitle writer will listen the entire clip and they will type it manually, not as the same dialogue, but as an alternative or relevant dialogue, they will put the subtitle. So we are not going to listen this audio and we are not going to type. Let some other free AI tool can do it. So in this page, you can type your dialects over here. Whatever you want, you can type it over here and give some space for it.
Then you can sync it with your original video.
Yes, sir. How are you?
Okay.
And you can set the length of each subtitles. I'm setting it for 3 seconds and convert to SRT file. If I click this and download SRT, this SRT file has been downloaded.
So
So
then you have to burn with the video, eh?
yes, sir. We should
And you can
here.
change the font. I mean, my question is, you have to change the font, color, etc. in
Okay, sir. Actually,
fancy.
a subtitle font and color cannot be changed while you are playing. It is default according to your video player.
Yeah,
So you
that's what
can
I'm saying.
change.
I mean, the video player, let's say I want to choose a different one before I burn. I can
Okay,
do
sir.
that, right?
YouTube has its own specific font, and if you are playing it in a VLC player, there are few settings to change your color and everything. So subtitle is different from a title. When you are making a title, you can change your font size, color, texture, and style and everything. You can give motion graphics to the font and everything. For subtitle itself, it is not advisable. So title is very different.
Sorry,
Some countries.
I didn't get one thing. So
So title and
one.
subtitles are very different. So subtitle it's for closed caption, so that if you want to tell that she is making coffee or the door closes, or if she is speaking, if a wind is blowing, or if AC is giving some noise. So this subtitle is used mostly for the person who has some hearing difficulty, or the person who is getting difficult to understand the language. So that is
Right.
called as a subtitle. But a title is very different. If two persons are speaking in an interview, you can title each person with their name, their designation, and anything, and you can give a title for your video or give some description, everything. So that is title. When you are making title, you can change whatever color, style, size, font, and
No,
uh,
actually,
everything.
I think my question is a little different. Can I show you something very quick, what I'm asking?
Yes, sir, I'm getting you, but you are telling that I
So
want to change this font of this subtitle, and you want to move it somewhere else. Then you want to color it and everything. So that is
that
what.
is one thing. And so, yeah, that my question is, when you are doing using the DaVinci Resolve, you can do that. And again, the web link you send, that also you do. So what is the difference between these two? They are same thing
These
or?
two is you are actually manually creating this clip. Let I go to media page, and I will go to this subfolder, and
Mhm.
here I will import my subtitle file. So the subtitle file is in the folder named, okay, November short. Here November and short. subtitle 1. I will drag to my media pool. I go to edit page. I go to media pool over here. When I drag this subtitle, I will delete all the subtitle clips in our subtitle track. When I drag this, you are getting your subtitles over here.
So how it will be sync with your video?
Now we are actually right now we are not syncing. So next process, I will tell how to sync this.
Okay.
So this is the actual process. Now we have typed all our dialogues, and we can come and alter it over here. We can alter it over here. So next we will see another tool. Actually, in online, all the tools are a paid version only. So no tool does this for free. Like
Okay.
DaVinci Resole is asking us $300 to upgrade you from a basic to a premium version. And most other editing softwares like Adobe Premium also does the transcription. So I will show another one link where it can
Okay.
generate a thing.
Okay. Got you.
Link
Okay.
is you can find a lot of online browser-based video editing softwares. So this is a
Mm.
kind of software where you can add your media over here. Click and I'm adding a clip over here, and you can drag your clip down here. And after clicking your clip, there are few options over here. Here there is a option called a subtitle. You can click
No.
this subtitle option, and you can add a subtitle over here. So when you are adding this subtitle, here it is showing some other options like what is the language of the audio. So here there are some audio over here. So it has English and I think there is Hindi also. So this is an AI-based tool. So it will analyze the audio first, and it will try to understand the language, and it will convert the audio into text file.
I see.
It will put the
Mm.
text file at the proper location of the audio. So this is called as the transcribe. Transcript. Transcript means that you are converting the audio file into text file
Uh,
for the particular audio. So if I
so
click
DaVinci Studio can do that, huh?
DaVinci Studio can do it,
Uh,
and the Adobe
and,
Premium version can do it. So
but this is a free tool, Kapwing.
this is a free tool, but even in this tool, we cannot download as an SRT file. So there is an issue. They are asking for premium. So when I click here,
Mm.
um, not generating. Okay, it is telling that you can do it after 59 minutes. I'll give control set. So already I have generated this. I will play this clip right now. She is telling that honey, it's 6 o'clock. So this software has identified this voice and put this text at the same place.
Uh,
So I will play it. So that's the thing. So now the same thing has been happened here. So it is putting the start time and end time. Now the subtitle has been created over here. We can go and download this subtitle over here as an SRT file, but it is asking for a premium right now. So most
uh,
of all of the tools are asking for premium. But
what is SRT?
SRT is the subtitle track file.
Oh,
It is
subtitle track file.
basically a text file.
Text file, I see.
By
Okay.
using this, we can use this software, and by using this software, we can copy all the text over here, and we can go here and we can paste the text here. For the next dialog, we can paste the text here. So we can paste all the text here and we can download as this SRT file, and we can come to a DaVinci Resolve and we can import all the file here, and we should manually match all the file to the audio file.
I
So
see.
this is the what to say best probability to do this without paying any money. So
But
if you purchase
here,
this, it is
here
the
also,
automatic.
here also in DaVinci also you can do it manually, whatever you shown before, no? The adding
Yes,
subtitle
sir.
and
But
then
we should
type
type
it,
it manually. But this
type
tool,
it.
it is converting the audio to text file itself.
No, I got it. Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
So that's the thing. And it has additional option of where the text file is starting and where it should end.
Uh,
So that you can use this timeline and you can alter it in your DaVinci Resolve.
okay, okay.
So now it is showing in milliseconds. It doesn't show in frame rate because most of the transcription software, they don't read the video in frames per second. They read it in milliseconds only. Why? Because SRT file runs in milliseconds. It doesn't go with any frame rate.
I see.
So
Okay.
this is milliseconds. Milliseconds is 1000 milliseconds is a second. So that you can roughly you can calculate from this second and from this second. Wow, this is 1.5 seconds. So that you can come to DaVinci Resolve and you can keep it as a 00, and it is around 1.5 seconds. When you trim this video, above this cursor, you can see the duration of the video minus and in down it is showing number of frames. So I will keep 1 second and around 8. This is 12 frames. So we can do it manually like this. So this is an option. Okay,
Okay,
let's
okay, okay.
see about a SRT file and how it is written. When we double click an SRT file, so this is basically a text file. This is a text file. It is telling that subtitle 1, subtitle 2, everything.
I see. Got
And
you,
it
got
is
you, got
from the start frame. So this is
you.
first hour, minute, second, and milliseconds. And we should put two hyphen and a right arrow. Then we should write the end frame and the dialog.
Got
So this
it.
is how
Okay.
subtitle files work. So dialog 2, dialog 3, dialog 4, and everything. So we can import and we can edit it here manually. This is the actual manual process. They will open the notepad and they will write the start time, end time, and dialog. Then 2, start time, end time, dialog. Then 3, they will go on, go on, go on, go on. Manually, the subtitle makers will write this. Then they will save this file and they will link this file to a video.
Okay.
Now let's try to export this video. Right now, we can export the entire video or we can export a part of video. So if we want to export a part of video, we should give the in-out points over here. So I'll click I, and after 3 seconds, I will maybe 5 seconds, I will click O. So the last page is delivery. I go to the delivery page. So there are a lot of settings over here, and the same timeline is here. Here also we can alter our in-out point in our delivery page itself. So I will keep it as 5 seconds over here. We will see some delivery options. So here are some video output formats. So we can directly upload, download as an, we can directly upload this video to YouTube, but it is not suggestible because when you lose your network connection or something, the video will be interrupted and everything. So first you should export your video, then only you can upload to your drive or YouTube or whatever is the requirement. So we can go for custom. In custom, we can rename this file. I'll put as sub 001, and we can change our output location. I will leave it as the same. Then we can change our video audio settings over here. So in this video, it is telling a quick time format. and this is for MP4 H264 and encoding native and video resolution, frame rate, everything you can change over here. And here are some additional options for our video settings. And if we want to export this file with the subtitle file, here is an option for subtitle settings.
Okay.
And we can change all the settings. So here are a few options over here. Export system as a
Uh,
separate file. Sir, can you hear me?
yes, I can hear you. So if I use my manual entry, the DaVinci itself, then I'll use the embedded caption, right? The second one.
Okay, sir. Embedded caption.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay. Can
So
you? I
there's
just
one
sent
more
you one
embedded
logo.
caption. Embedded caption,
Mhm.
you can burn it to the video, or you can make it as a separate file. Or embedded caption mostly doesn't work for all the videos. Sometimes it works in some players, and sometimes it won't uh, work in some players. So when you burn this into video, I will click the burn into this video. We can go to
Oh,
now audio settings. Audio settings, you can leave it as a default. If you want to change, you can change the codec and the bitrate and everything. Now you should add this to the render. So here is option called as add to render queue. So already a job is done. I will close this job on the right side. I will add to render queue. So multiple parts of video can be added to render queues. And here is render all button. When I click this render all button, this clip is been rendered. Okay, let's go and see the render. So this rendered out file is from UV DaVinci sub.
okay.
This UV DaVinci sub and sub 001. Now I'm
Oh,
now this subtitle is being burnt over the video itself. So now
I
part
see.
of the visual element.
Uh,
Okay, let's export as a different subtitle file. We'll go to DaVinci Resolve video, and in the subtitle part as a separate file, add to render queue. It is telling that this subtitle 001 already exists. I'll click cancel and I will add a number over here 2
mm,
and add to render queue render. Now I go to this folder. This is 002 and the file format is TTML. We don't need TTML. So we should select over here. We should select SRT here. Export as SRT. I will render this again like 003 because SRT file is a basic text file. It is supported in all types of players.
I see. Okay.
SRT file is not showing as a separate file. Okay, subtitle 1. And here you can add, this is the subtitle ST1. Add this track over here. And it is 00.
Mm,
Add to render queue. Render 1. Now we can go to our folder. So here is our video and here is our subtitle track. So we can
mm,
open this. So it is made here. Here
okay.
there are some options. Over here there is a bold. This is in a format.
Okay.
So when we play this video in our player, we can add this subtitle track by go to our subtitle, add subtitle track, and when we click this track and open, now
Oh,
subtitle track is synced to the video. When you play this, it's showing the subtitle track.
I see. Oh.
So for multiple languages, you can add whatever subtitle track in your play.
Then I can burn into a video and upload YouTube. Let's say
Yes, sir. You can upload the video first, and there is a option called upload your subtitle file in YouTube. So that you should
oh,
upload this file to YouTube. So this
I see.
subtitle will sync to the YouTube video.
Oh, okay, okay. Wow, that's great.
So this is how subtitle track works.
Okay.
And I also seeing for some free software which can transcribe the audio to subtitle file itself. But right now
Mm.
I cannot find any free version. If I find any software in future, I will let you know, sir.
Okay, sure. Thank you. I think yeah, subtitle part I'm good. I sent you one logo. If let's say I want to add a logo in my video,
Okay, sir.
I see I cannot remove the border. I send you in your WhatsApp. You open it, you'll get it.
Okay, sir. Sir, actually, I can go
Time is
for a
over,
few
huh?
more
Yeah.
minutes. It's
Yeah, just 2 minutes. I think logo it
yeah,
will
okay,
take
sir.
two
Okay.
minutes, then we can close it.
I'm
Thank you.
have to do it. I will see the thing.
Yeah, you can
Okay, sir.
close
So you want to remove this part. So let's
correct.
talk about
Only the border, yeah.
border. So let's talk about alpha channels and PNG files. So this is an image file. Maybe it's a rasterized file and it doesn't have alpha channel. That means every pixels are rendered into the video itself. So that you should
Okay.
use some other image software to remove the background and save this image with an empty background itself. So like a Photoshop,
Oh,
you can use
I
Photoshop.
see.
You can use your pen tool and remove and everything, and it can be done easily. For the time, I'm using an online software. It is called as photopea.com. So this is an online version of Photoshop.
Okay.
So here I will download this file and I will upload this file to this site. I'll drag and drop over here. Now
Mm.
the file is over here. So basically, I will use a magic wand tool and I click this layer and I click here. Now this layer is been selected. I will click the delete button. Now the background is been erased. So
Okay.
I can crop this image like this a little bit. Now I should save this image as an alpha channel file. So JPG file, it doesn't allow alpha channel. There are some other files which can be saved as alpha channel. We can go to export as PNG file format. I click a PNG. That's all. Save. Now the file is been saved over here. So I will go to DaVinci and
But
change the
still the
font.
border is there, right? Still there are
I'll,
some. Yeah, no.
give me a few more seconds. I will go to
Oh,
image folder and I go here. I drag this image on the image. Now I go to the timeline. I drag this image over. I will create a new track right now. Add a new
right.
track. I drag this image over here. Now you cannot see any border over here, and we
Oh
can
yeah.
image by clicking here and transform. Now we can transform this image.
Oh,
You can
okay.
put the logo over here or wherever you want.
I see, I see. Oh, that's simple. So that whatever the free tool you used, it will retain all the pixel and everything as it is, or it
Oh,
will
as it is, sir, as it
downsize.
is.
It is okay. Canva also can do that, right?
Yeah, yeah, Canva can do it, but I don't. Canva can remove the background. It doesn't allow to
Oh,
pixel select and do it. So it is
oh,
a layer
Canva cannot
based
do that.
thing.
Oh,
So
so
Photoshop
Canva
and
cannot
other
do that.
image manipulation, rasterizing software can do it, but
I
Canva is
see.
like a vector graphics.
Oh, okay,
We
okay,
can,
okay.
do it over here. For time being, I will send this file which I have edited here to your WhatsApp.
Okay, so okay, whatever you'll send, it will not have any background, huh? Okay.
Ah, yes, sir. This file doesn't have any back.
Got it.
You can use this in your project.
Okay, okay, okay. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Okay, then I think we are over today, right?
Yes, sir. We are over today. Let's
Thank
talk
you so
about basic motion graphics next day, and let's
much.
talk about sound another day, and we will go to a color page and let's go on the color grade our footage.
Okay, sure.
Okay, sir. How is the class, sir?
No, good, good, very good. So just send me the recording. I'll just
Okay,
take
sir.
a, I'll do some hands-on also, and then I'll ping you again for the next class. May not be
Okay,
tomorrow. If tomorrow is possible, I'll let you know.
okay.
Otherwise, we'll have day after tomorrow.
Yes, sir. That's also fine. You can practice this for a day or a couple of days, so
Yeah,
to
yeah.
get familiar
So
with
that
the
I
software.
right, yes, yeah, that would be great. So let me practice for 1 or 2 days, and I'll ping you back.
Okay, sir. Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks a lot.
Thank you, sir.
Mhm. Bye. So you are sending me the video now?
Yes,
The
sir.
okay.
Right now I have ended my video, and I will
Okay. Okay. Sure.
cut and I will upload to YouTube and send the links.
Okay. Perfect. Thank you. If you find any issue, just let me know where it is saved, etc. Because I also do the local recording.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir.
I think it should be simple, but yeah, in case.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Thanks. Bye bye.